Back to Summit Sunrise here with one of my favorite people. This is Griff from the Lost Cajun, and today we're cooking up a storm here in the studio. And by we, I mean you are cooking up a storm.
That's right.
But what are you making today? This looks incredibly well. It tastes good too. I've already tasted it.
You've already tasted it. That's
Yeah.
right. You know what? A lot of the things I come on here and cook, we don't actually sell in the restaurant. And this is a thing that I wanted to do that was one of my favorites. Okay.
Okay.
This is called palomilla.
Palomilla.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's a Cuban dish, and it's basically a worker's dish, okay?
Okay.
And it is something very, very inexpensive. I literally got here 10 minutes ago.
You did.
Okay, I mean, I came roaring, running in here, okay? And what we did was, it's called palomilla.
Okay.
And it is a worker's type of dish, and the translation in Spanish is old coat.
Old goat. Okay.
Not old goat, old coat.
Old coat.
But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do this real quick, and then when we start cooking it, I'll show you, we'll talk about the Lost Cajun. But
Okay.
this is a very, very thin, this is a regular piece of meat. I paid $5 for all this meat right
So
here.
this is steak.
Okay, it's a steak.
Okay.
And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it very, very, very thin.
Okay.
Okay, really sharp knife and cut it really, really, really thin.
Now, how did you find out about this recipe?
Well, I was actually down in Miami, in Little Havana, and had someone cook this for me. So you see how thin that is right
so
there?
you can actually kind of see the light
Yeah, you
kind
can
of
see the light
through.
through there,
Okay.
right. And all we're going to do with this is we're going to take a little bit of lemon pepper. I mean, this is garlic salt here.
Okay, so lemon, pepper, garlic. I feel like that's relatively standard in most people's kitchens.
It is. Lemon
Okay.
pepper, a little bit of garlic salt.
Okay.
Okay. Just a tiny bit of regular salt. Okay. And we're going to drop that in there like that.
Now this is on what heat?
This is on a medium heat.
Okay.
I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime in there. And to
right.
make this better, if you'll cut this thin first and cover with lime on both sides and let it sit for about 10 minutes, the acid in here will actually help break the meat down.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
And it's such an easy dish. Some 3-minute rice.
Yeah.
Okay, some black beans. Okay, and I stopped. I mean, I literally ran through like I was sprinting through the Safeway store, and some black beans.
Okay.
And some rice, and then the palomilla. And,
Okay.
and that's really it. So it's just such a simple dish. Cut it thin. You only cook it for about 30 seconds on either side.
Really? Okay, so just till the pink is mostly gone?
Yeah, and it'll be going in a minute and a half on either side, and you're done. So it's a quick, easy dish. It tastes really good with the lemon, the garlic salt, the lemon pepper, all those things in there. You can add a little hot sauce on there if you want a little hot sauce.
If you want to do it kind of Cajun
Yeah,
style.
you want a little Cajun style
Little
in there.
kick in there.
But I mean, this one piece of meat we just put in, it's done. Okay.
Already?
So it's already done. So,
Wow.
And that's it. Okay.
So that's phenomenal. I mean, that's phenomenal. That certainly makes cooking a lot easier, I think, for a lot of families out
Absolutely.
there. And
Yeah.
I love that you cater this to me too, because you know that my attention span for cooking is very short.
I know.
And
so it's an easy dish for your family. It's inexpensive. This piece of meat literally cost, for all this meat right here, was $5.
wow.
So you can buy twice that $10 and feed 4 or
Yeah.
5 people with the beans and the lime and the rice. Put a little
Yum.
vegetable on there, and you have a great easy meal.
Yeah,
Okay?
or I mean, even some leftovers too,
Yeah.
for someone
Palomilla,
like
okay?
Palomilla.
Okay.
All right, so
or old coat.
Old coat.
Okay.
All right,
We're
now
having old coat.
over at the Lost Cajun, what kind of food are we going to find over there? Because Palomilla is just one of your Griff specials, if you
It is.
will.
It is.
So what do we find at the Lost Cajun?
At the Lost Cajun, it is a traditional Cajun restaurant. You have seafood gumbo, chicken and sausage gumbo, crawfish etouffee, red beans and rice, shrimp and lobster bisque, fried catfish, fried shrimp, fried oysters.
Okay, now how is this traditional Cajun? Where exactly are you from?
I'm from Barataria, Louisiana, south of New Orleans.
Okay.
My shit, I talk like that sometime there when I get caught up with everybody. Okay, but
That's what happens like when you drink the southern comes out.
have a few too many at the high country up here. So, and I'll learn these recipes. They're from old Cajun ladies that were kind enough to show them and teach them to me. And so I've brought that Cajun flavor, that southern hospitality up here to Summit County. We have a restaurant in Frisco, one in Breckenridge, and now our newest store is in Edwards.
So, got it covered.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, we're so blessed.
We are blessed to have you here in the community. I tell you what, it is my favorite place to go in and get some soul food, like real soul food, which, I've definitely missed since moving here from the South. We don't really kind of have that level of that comfort food when you walk in the door and you just feel really welcome. And that's definitely what you find at the Lost Cajun.
It is. Our gumbos take 4 to 6 hours to cook.
Wow.
We marinate our fish overnight, our catfish that we serve and our shrimp. We only fry our catfish for about 15 to 20 seconds. That's it.
Wow.
Okay, so it's no oil, there's very little oil on there. It's slightly breaded, so it's crispy. Our po' boys are just like the po' boys you get in New Orleans. Okay?
Oh, so good.
Because we import our French bread. It's called
Yep.
French baguettes. And so, and we also have, one of my favorites, of course, is the beignets.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
Right, and we have powder days every day at the Lost Cajun because of all the powder going around. And remember, when they come in, all the kids get some beads. It's a fun place to bring the family. It's not a white tablecloth type thing. And I tell people all the time, okay, my food's not pretty, but it tastes so good.
It tastes
okay,
so good.
It tastes so good.
It's so good.
And we have specials. Monday is red beans and rice.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesdays is crawfish. Tuesdays is jambalaya. Wednesdays is crawfish etouffee. Thursdays is our seafood basket, and on Fridays, okay, and you got to get there early because there's a line. There's always a line.
Okay.
All you can eat catfish.
Ooh.
I mean, piles and piles
So
of catfish. All you can eat.
Your catfish is phenomenal. It's
Thank
the best. I'd say the gumbo, the all of it. I mean, it is my favorite Cajun food. I absolutely love it. And growing up in the South, it's my favorite Cajun food.
Thank you.
I say you rival the Acme Oyster House in New Orleans. Absolutely.
What a compliment. I just love you.
Oh, big time, big time. So, what are your hours typically? When do you guys open?
Hours are for the winter time because there's so many people in town. We open at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
And we stay open to 9 o'clock or when we run out of food. And that happens sometimes because we don't pour it out of a can, it doesn't come out of a bag, okay? Sometimes we run out of food around, 8 o'clock or, 8:30. So, call ahead, make sure we still have some food left.
Okay.
And because what we cook today, what we're going to serve tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So we only cook a certain amount. Kind of sound like the soup Nazi, but we're not like that. But it's great food. It takes a long time to cook. It's a process.
Well, it's cooked with some love.
It is.
Good old-fashioned Southern
It absolutely
love
is.
Right in there in the
So
gumbo.
so every day, 7 days a week, from 11 o'clock until 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And come by, share a smile, have some fun, and we give samples. A lot of people, I forget to say this all the time, but when you come in there, if you've not experienced Cajun food before, we'll give you a sample of every kind of gumbo, etouffee, red beans and rice. Get a little small sample so you see what it tastes like, so you know. Because a lot of people that have gone all over the country and tried Cajun food, it tastes like dirty dishwater, okay? I mean, it just does. That's the truth, So we give you samples so you can actually see what it tastes like, and so you know what you're ordering when you get it. The service is great. It's a friendly atmosphere. You'll actually think that you step off of Bourbon Street into a little bistro.
Oh, completely. And you know what? You're the only place in town that I know of that does this, that like really straight up Southern hospitality. If let's say you're out there on the hill today, you get super cold. You've got Gumby legs because you've been taking so many laps. Gumby legs. Okay. Just like, So you cannot get out of your car once you get back in there. You're like, I don't even want to get out of my car. You can call these guys.
That's right.
And say, hey, you know what? Well, in Frisco, because you've got the parking right there in Frisco.
Right.
You can say, hey, I would really love to get like 14 quarts of gumbo to bring home with me. They will bring it out to your car.
Yes. We do that in Breck also now.
Do you?
There's a loading zone right there in front of us. We're at the end of Main Street in Breckenridge. So if you call ahead and say, I want this or this or this for our family, pull up right there in the loading zone. We'll be standing there waiting on you and bring it to your car, okay? Also in Breckenridge, we use the Gourmet Cabbie, and you can call them and you can get your orders to go, and they will deliver it right to your condo, piping hot, ready to go.
Oh, man.
Okay?
You can't beat it. The Lost Cajun on Main Street in Frisco and Breckenridge over in Edwards. And Griff, thank you so much. I'm so excited. I love when you come here.
Thank you so much. And remember, we always say at the Lost Cajun,
I do.
Les bon temps roulés. Let the good times roll.
We'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise.